नमस्कार. डिफरन्शिएशन ह्या चॅप्टरमधील एक्सरसाइजमधील काही प्रॉब्लेम्स आज आपण पाहणार आहोत. मी पहिल्या प्रॉब्लेमपासून सुरुवात करतो. वी आर आस्क्ड टू फाइंड द डेरिव्हेटिव्हज ऑफ द फॉलोइंग फंक्शन्स विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स. द फर्स्ट फंक्शन इज y इज इक्वल टू एक्स क्यूब मायनस 2x minus 1 bracket raised to 5. So if we want to differentiate this function, we have to use this formula. Derivative of u raised to 5 with respect to u is 5u raised to 4. Can you see this? Derivative of u raised to 5 is 5u raised to 4, because our problem is of that type. So we treat this x cube minus 2x minus 1 as u. So it is u raised to 5 and its derivative is 5 into u raised to 4 into derivative of u because of chain rule. Now derivative of x cube is 3x square. Derivative of minus 2x is minus 2 and that's all. So this is the derivative of given function. Now let us move to next example. In this example, function is y is equal to root x square plus 4x minus 7. So function is root u. So we remember this formula. Derivative of root u is 1 upon 2 root u, and therefore derivative of root x square plus 4x minus 7 is 1 upon 2 root that expression into derivative of that expression. So we have to take derivative of x square plus 4x minus 7. Derivative of x square is 2x. Derivative of 4x is 4. Derivative of 7 is 0 because it is constant. We just simplify this and write it. You may cancel these 2, which is common in numerator and denominator, and further simplify your answer. So these are two simple examples where we have to use the chain rule. Now let us move to the next example. This is also simple. Function is y is equal to cos x square plus a square. So cosine function, derivative of cosine function is minus sine. Derivative of cos u is minus sin u. So derivative of this given function is minus sin x square plus a square, which is dy by du, into derivative of u, means derivative of x square plus a square, which is 2x. Just simplify this and write our final answer. So this is the derivative of cos x square plus a square. Our answer is minus 2x into sin x square plus a square. Next example. In this example, we are asked to find f dash x. Find f dash x if f of x is equal to root x square plus 1. So this is also simple. Now here in detail I have written this u is root of x square plus 1. We treat this x square plus 1 as u, so that our function f of x is equal to root u. Derivative of root u is 1 upon 2 root u, and derivative of x square plus 1 is 2x. So by using chain rule, this is another form of the chain rule. Instead of writing dy by dx is equal to dy by du into du by dx, I have written it in different form. Then next problem. Now these two sums purposely I have taken. These are very much similar, but these two problems are not same. They are similar but not same. Let us see how to differentiate these functions. First function is y is equal to sin x square, and second is y is equal to sin square x. Now in the first example, the outer function is sine function and inner function is squaring function. We square first and finally take sine. So we differentiate sine. So derivative of sine function. Derivative of sine u is cos u. We consider this y as sine u, where u is equal to x square, and this is chain rule. Dy by dx is equal to dy by du into du by dx. Now derivative of sine u is cos u and derivative of x square is 2x. Just multiply them and we get derivative of sine x square as 2x into cos x square. Derivative of sine x square is 2x into cos x square. Is it clear? Now we will move to the second problem. Second problem is very much similar, but here inner function is sine function and outer function is squaring function. So we consider this as u square. We treat this as u square. Y is equal to u square, where our u is sine x. In previous problem it was sine u, and in this second problem y is equal to u square. Derivative of u square is 2u and derivative of sine x is cos x. So final answer is 2u. U means sine x. 2 sine x into cos x. If you know for trigonometric formula for 2 sine x into cos x, you can simplify your answer, but it is not necessary to the simplify. At this step also, if we keep it in second last step, you will get full credit, full marks. So if you know formula, you can apply it. If you do not know formula, do not bother about it. Then next sum, find f dash x if f of x is equal to 1 upon cube root of this expression x square plus x plus 1. So we rewrite this f of x as in index form x square plus x plus 1 raised to minus 1 by 3. So it is in the form u raised to minus 1 by 3. U raised to minus 1 by 3. Its derivative is minus 1 by 3 u raised to n minus 1 into derivative of u. I am considering treating this x square plus x plus 1 as u. So I must multiply this by derivative of x square plus x plus 1, which is 2x plus 1. Just simplify this and get the answer. So this is how to use the chain rule. Now next sum. Find the derivative of the function g of t. Variable t is used in place of x. G of t, which is equal to t minus 2 upon 2t plus 1 raised to 9. So this problem is of the type u raised to 9. Derivative of u raised to 9 is 9 u raised to 9 minus 1, that is 8. 9 u raised to 8 into derivative of u. So here I have used chain rule. Is it clear? Is this step clear to you? Now let us move to next step. In the next step, we find derivative of this t minus 2 upon 2t plus 1. This is a quotient. Quotient म्हणजे भागाकार. So we use quotient rule. Quotient rule says derivative of u upon phi is phi into derivative of u minus u into derivative of phi upon phi square. So here 2t plus 1 is phi. So in denominator we write phi square. In numerator phi into derivative of u. So phi 2t plus 1 as it is. Derivative of u means derivative of t minus 2. Then minus sign. U means t minus 2 into derivative of phi. Now derivative of t minus 2 is 1. Derivative of 2t plus 1 is 2. We write those derivatives and simplify this and we get the answer. So this is simplification part. You can study that it yourself. Then next sum, differentiate means find derivative of this expression. This is a single problem. एकच गणित आहे हे. 2x plus 1 raised to 5 into x cube minus x plus 1 raised to 4. So here we have a product of two functions. So we must use product rule. So product rule says keep first function as it is, take derivative of second function, plus keep second function as it is and take derivative of first function. Here first function is u raised to 5, second function is v raised to 4. Now see derivatives. Derivative of v raised to 4 is 4v raised to 3 into derivative of v, and derivative of u raised to 5 is 5u raised to 4 into derivative of u. Now we write derivative of u. Derivative of u means derivative of 2x plus 1, which is 2, and here derivative of v, here is v, x cube minus x plus 1, its derivative is 3x square minus 1, so here is 3x square minus 1. Now we put values of v and u and simplify them to get the answer. So this is the final answer. This is how we use the product rule, multiplication rule. So it depends on what is the outermost function, whether it is multiplication, division, or function of a function, composite function. Another sum, differentiate y is equal to e raised to sin x. We know derivative of e raised to u is e raised to u. So derivative of e raised to sin x is e raised to sin x into derivative of sin x. If we call this sin x as u, then derivative of e raised to u into derivative of u. E raised to u into cos x. This cos x is derivative of sin x. Cos x is derivative of sin x. So we simplify this and get the answer. Now next sum is y is equal to tan inverse 1 plus x upon 1 minus x. Then find y dash. Y is equal to tan inverse 1 plus x upon 1 minus x. So if I consider this 1 plus x upon 1 minus x as t, then I can read this as y is equal to tan inverse t. Derivative of tan inverse t with respect to x is derivative of tan inverse t with respect to t into dt by dx. This is chain rule. Derivative of tan inverse t is 1 upon 1 plus t square, and derivative of t with respect to x means derivative of 1 plus x upon 1 minus x. It is quotient, so we use quotient rule here and find derivative of that expression using quotient rule and simplify it. So simplification gives me 1 upon 1 plus x square. So this is the derivative of the given function. The next, implicit differentiation of implicit function. In the previous lecture we have learned what are implicit functions. Implicit functions are functions in which x and y cannot be separated. That means we cannot express y as a function of x or x as a function of y. They are mixed. That is called implicit. Opposite word of implicit is explicit. Explicit म्हणजे सुट्टे सुट्टे करून सांगणे आणि implicit म्हणजे एकत्र असणे, complicated, mixed. So when x and y are mixed, such functions are called implicit function. There is no specific method for differentiation of implicit functions. We just use chain rule, product rule, quotient rule, depending on the nature of the problem. So here function is x square plus y square is equal to 1. We differentiate both sides with respect to x. Derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of x square is 2x, and derivative of y square. Derivative of y square is 2y into dy by dx. So here I have used the chain rule. Simplify this and find the value of dy by dx. So this is derivative of that implicit function. This is also implicit function. Find the slopes of tangent lines to the graph x square plus y square is equal to 4 at the points corresponding to x is equal to 1. There are 2 points on this circle whose x coordinate is 1. We are asked to find slopes of those tangents. Tangents at those points. 2 tangents can be drawn at 2 points to the circle. We want slopes of tangents. We know, we have learned in the very first lecture that derivative, one meaning of derivative is slope, or derivative gives us slope of the tangent. Now first we put x is equal to 1 in this equation. We put x is equal to 1 in this equation and find the value of y. We get y square is equal to 4 minus 1, 3, and therefore y is equal to plus or minus root 3. So 1 comma root 3, 1 comma minus root 3 are 2 points on the circle whose x coordinate is 1. We are asked to find slopes of tangents to the circle at these points, means value of derivative at these points. We differentiate this equation, x square plus y square is equal to 4. We differentiate this equation at x square plus y square is equal to 4. Its derivative is minus x upon y. Same here, in place of 1 we have 4. Here it is 1, in derivative of 1 is 0. In this example derivative of 4 will be 0. So we get same dy by dx minus x upon y. Minus x upon y. X coordinate is 1, y coordinate is root 3. So here we put in that expression minus x upon y, we put values of x and y. We put values of x and y from second point and we get this 1 upon root 3. First answer was minus 1 upon root 3. Second value is 1 upon root 3. So this minus 1 upon root 3 and plus 1 upon root 3 are slopes of tangents. Slopes of tangent lines or tangents to the circle at points whose x coordinate is 1. Then find dy by dx if x raised to 4 plus x square into y cube minus y raised to 5 is equal to 2x plus 1. This is also implicit function. No specific method is there for differentiation of implicit function. We just differentiate, use product rule, quotient rule, chain rule depending on nature of the problem. So first we use addition rule, addition subtraction rule, and write this with separate derivatives. Now here in the second step we have a product of x square and y cube, product of x square and y cube. So we must use product rule. Derivative of x raised to 4 is 4x cube. Derivative of x square into y cube is x square as it is into derivative of y cube. Derivative of y cube is 3y square into dy by dx. Then y cube as it is and derivative of x square, which is 2x. Derivative of y raised to 5 is 5y raised to 4 into dy by dx. And derivative of 2x plus 1 is 2. Simplify this and find value of dy by dx. You can read this simplification. I will skip this. Find dy by dx if sin y is equal to y into cos 2x. We simply differentiate both sides with respect to x. Derivative of sin y, here it is cos y into dy by dx. Derivative of sin y is cos y into dy by dx, and derivative of y into cos 2x, we use product rule. So we keep this y as it is and write derivative of cos 2x, which is minus sin 2x into derivative of 2x, which is 2. So minus 2 sin 2x. So first function as it is into derivative of second function plus second function as it is into derivative of first function. That's all. Now next part is just to simplify this. Take terms in dy by dx in one side, terms which are free from dy by dx in right side, simplify them and get the answer. Find the derivative of y is equal to root x square plus 4 into sin square x into 2 raised to x. This is a single problem. एकच गणित आहे. Several functions are there and operation multiplication, square root, square, exponential. So whenever such types of operations are there, we use logarithmic differentiation. Means we take logarithms of both sides. Why to take logarithm of both sides in such type of functions? Reason is, by taking logarithm of both sides, we can simplify the product, we can simplify the quotient, we can simplify the exponentiation. So using laws of logarithm, we can write this given expression as log y is equal to half log x square plus 4 plus 2 times log of sin x, and for 2 raised to x, logarithm of 2 raised to x is x times log 2. So here I have used laws of logarithms. Then differentiate. Derivative of log y with respect to x is y dash upon y. So instead of writing dy by dx, I have used another notation of derivative, which is y dash. Derivative of log of x square plus 4 is 1 upon x square plus 4 into derivative of x square plus 4, which is 2x. Then this derivative of log of sin x is 1 upon sin x into derivative of sin x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. Log 2 as it is, and derivative of x is 1. That's all. Just simplify this and get the answer. In simplification, we shift this y to right side and write the value of y. This is the value of y given expression that will come here. Differentiate. Y is equal to, now if we observe this expression, quotient, product, exponentiation, means power, index, and square root. So this problem is favorable for taking logarithm. We take logarithms of both sides, simplify using laws of logarithms. So this is the simplification, and then differentiate it. Simply we have to take log and derivative. First take logarithm, simplification, and simple differentiation. We have to use chain rule here. You can read these steps. Steps are with you. Differentiate y is equal to x raised to root x. So whenever we have function raised to function, we must take logarithm. Logarithm is the tool which can simplify this, which can bring this power in front of the logarithm. So this function raised to function get converted into product. Have you noticed this point? Function raised to function is converted into product after taking logarithm. Now use product rule and take derivative of root x into log x. This is derivative of root x into log x. Derivative of log y is y dash upon y. Y dash means dy by dx. Y dash means dy by dx. Here we use chain rule for taking derivative of log y and simplify. This is simplification. Simplification part you can read it yourself. Already we have done this problem. Again it has come here, but here I have used another method, alternative method. If we put x is equal to tan theta, x is equal to tan theta, then this given expression 1 plus x upon 1 minus x becomes 1 plus tan theta upon 1 minus tan theta. This is expansion of tan pi by 4 plus theta. So our y becomes tan inverse tan pi by 4 plus theta, and which is equal to pi by 4 plus theta. Theta is tan inverse x, because I am writing x is equal to tan theta. So theta is equal to tan inverse x. So this is y. Our y is pi by 4 plus tan inverse x. That means tan inverse 1 plus x upon 1 minus x is equal to pi by 4 plus tan inverse x. Tan inverse 1 plus x upon 1 minus x, using properties of inverse function, we have simplified this, and simplified form of y is pi by 4 plus tan inverse x. Now take derivative. Derivative of pi by 4 is 0. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. So this is method of substitution. If we make proper substitution, problem gets simplified. This is another sum. Find f dash x if f of x is equal to cos inverse 4x cube minus 3x. If we put x is equal to cos theta, this inner expression 4x cube minus 3x, it gets simplified, and its simplification is cos 3 theta. So our problem becomes f of x is equal to cos inverse of cos of 3 theta, which I can write as simply 3 theta, where theta is equal to cos inverse x. And we take derivative of cos inverse x, keep this 3 as it is. Derivative of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon root 1 minus x square. Simplify this. So if we make proper substitution, problem becomes simple. We can simplify it easily. This is example from parametric differentiation. In parametric differentiation, x and y are expressed as a functions of parameter. So here x is equal to 80 square, y is equal to twice 80. We are asked to find dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt. I have written it in short, y dash t upon x dash t. Y dash t means derivative of y means derivative of twice 80, which is twice a. And x dash t means derivative of x means derivative of 80 square, which is twice 80. 2a get cancelled, and we get 1 upon t. This is also parametric. This is also parametric. So in parametric, we differentiate this x with respect to t, y with respect to t, and then take their ratio. Derivative of a into bracket t minus sin t, a as it is, and derivative of t is 1, derivative of sin t is cos t. A as it is here, derivative of 1 is 0, and derivative of cos t is minus sin t, so minus minus plus. So these are dy by dt and dx by dt. Use this formula, simplify, and get the answer. Find the derivative of x raised to x with respect to x log x. Find the derivative of x raised to x with respect to x log x. This is called derivative of function with respect to another function. This is same as parametric differentiation. So we call this x raised to x as u and x log x as v. And we have to differentiate x raised to x with respect to x log x means differentiate u with respect to v means to find du by dv. To find du by dv. Du by dv is equal to dv by dx, du by dx divided by dv by dx. Here is the formula. Du by dv is derivative of u with respect to x upon derivative of v with respect to x. So you can read this simplification part, and answer is x raised to x. Find the derivative of tan inverse 1 plus x square with respect to x square plus x plus 1. To find derivative of one function with respect to another function, you may call a first function as u, second function as v, and find du by dv. If you call first function as v, second function as u, find dv by du. If you call first function as alpha, second function as beta, find d alpha with respect to beta. I have called this first function as f of x, second function as g of x. So put to find df by dg. You can give any name. Derivative of tan inverse 1 upon 1 plus x square will be in the numerator. Derivative of this g of x will be in the denominator. You can simplify this and take ratio and get the answer. So here is one more sum. Differentiate this sine function with respect to cos function. I have called sine function as u, cos function as v, and find du by dv. Du by dv. You can read these steps and get the answer. So this is how to differentiate function with respect to another function. Now I stop here with this example. Now I request you to go through the exercise. To go through exercise म्हणजे पुस्तकामध्ये जे उदाहरण संग्रह दिलेले आहेत त्या उदाहरण संग्रहातले उदाहरणं सोडवा. टाईप वाईज गेल्यानंतर तुम्हाला अडचण येणार नाही. तेव्हा पहिला टाईप वाचा. पहिला टाईप आहे आपला चेन रूल. चेन रूल वाचा. चेन रूलने सोडून दिलेली उदाहरणं पहा आणि ते उदाहरणं पाहिल्यानंतर मग एक्सरसाइजमधले प्रॉब्लेम सोडवा. दुसरा जो टाईप आहे त्या दुसऱ्या टाईपमधले सॉल्व एक्झाम्पल पहा, रिझल्ट पहा, एक्झाम्पल सोडवा. असे 5 एक्सरसाइज ज्या आहेत त्या 5 एक्सरसाइज तुम्ही 5 दिवस सोडवा आणि 6व्या दिवशी मग मिसेलेनियस एक्सरसाइज सॉल्व करायला घ्या. जर तुम्हाला काही अडचण आली तर तुम्ही विचारू शकता. आम्ही तुमच्या मदती करता आहोत. तुम्हाला जर विशिष्ट प्रकारचं पर्टिक्युलर एक्झाम्पल सोडवून पाहिजे असतील तुम्ही सांगू शकता की ह्या एक्सरसाइजमधले हे प्रॉब्लेम सर सॉल्व करून द्या. आम्ही ते प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करून देऊ. अभ्यास करा, अडचणी विचारा. अडचणी विचारण्याकरता अडचणी आल्या पाहिजेत आणि अडचणी येण्याकरता पहिल्यांदा अभ्यास केला पाहिजे. वेळ आपल्याकडं खूप थोडा आहे. या थोड्या वेळामध्येच आपल्याला हे सर्व काही करायचं आहे. ठीक आहे, भेटूया आपण पुढच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये. तोपर्यंत नमस्कार, धन्यवाद.